Hello everyone, welcome, and today we're having a look at Tiger and Bunny, and today we're looking at Sky High. So this is Sky High from the SH Figuarts Tiger and Bunny series, and let's actually have a look at him in today's episode and see what he's all about and all the accessories that comes with Sky High. Previously we looked at Wild Tiger Movie Edition and Barnaby Brooks Jr. They're their previous episodes. You can check them out on the channel. So anyway, let's have a look at Sky High in today's episode. CuteanimefiguresTV. Hello and welcome to CuteanimefiguresTV. I'm your host, Craig, and today we're looking at Tiger and Bunny. Like I said earlier, we looked at the other two, Wild Tiger Movie Edition, and also we had a look at Barnaby Brooks Jr. From Tiger and Bunny. But anyway, today we're looking at another one of their heroes from the Tiger and Bunny series. We're going to be having a look at Sky High. So here he is in all his glory, Sky High. Looks pretty amazing, the packaging here. So let's actually take a look at him in our very own video review, and yeah, we'll have him on display at the end of this episode, and I'll show you him on display with Tiger and Bunny, which are in the cabinet behind me, this side here. You can see Wild Tiger there and also Barnaby Brooks Jr. But anyway, let's have a look at Sky High and have a look at his accessories and stuff like that, and yeah, let's take a look at it in our very own video review. So here we are with Sky High from Tiger and Bunny, and he is made by Bandai in 2012. As you can see on the packaging, you got a nice picture of the figure. You got a nice picture of who the character is, which his name is Keith. I don't know his second name, but anyway. So, it's in the standard SH Figuarts packaging, as we always seen for the last. Well, anyway, moving along. So it comes in this standard packaging, similar to Wild Tiger and Barnaby Brooks Jr. These are actually a lot thicker than some of the other ones. So yeah, these come packed with lots of accessories and stuff like that. You got Sky High here, you got their logo here, you got the Tamashii Nations logo and Bandai logo there. You got different accessories in here and stuff like that. Sky High on top there, SH Figuarts. You got the Sunrise logo there. Also, you got a nice picture of Sky High here as well. Got Sky High written there, SH Figuarts. It's in like a purple, then it's like in white. On the other side, we got looks like a picture of Sky High's rocket boost there, and got SH Figuarts on there, Sky High there. Now, taking a look at on the back of the packaging, we've got lots of poses on here, what you can do with Sky High. We've got a nice photo of the character. You got a logo here that says Poseidon. Yeah, Poseidon. You got product placement here. You got the SH Figuarts simple style and heroic action. Just telling you a little bit what about this series is all about. It says here for supervisor, Masakazu Kazuria, which is his supervisor. Yes, his supervisor. Says thanks and thanks again. Kind of like celebrating his victory from a battle. Fighting pose. Says flight pose there. Said fight, but anyway, flight pose, so you can have him posing when he's flying in midair. Okay, let's move along and actually open up Sky High and actually get a good look at the figure and his accessories and stuff like that. I've already cut the tape on the box because I wanted to have a look at the stand, just to make sure I do come with stands. So anyway, you got this Tiger and Bunny logo here. And I'll just put it to the tray here, plastic box. There. We've got some instructions just to show you. Also, it comes with this other one, and there's his name, Keith Goodman, which it's very nice that they included that underneath his name, Sky High, because I couldn't think of his name, Keith Goodman. So there you go. That's his name, Keith Goodman. And that's just put the box down here, out of the way. Instruction manual. As we all love instruction manuals, don't we? Sometimes we don't even read them, but it's not the case in this scenario. But anyway, instructions how to switch out the hands, build up the stand, and how to switch out the boosters here, the effect parts for the jetpack, and shows you how to switch out the faceplate on his mask. Because there's like normal faceplate, there's like a battle damage faceplate. Well, so that's just about it for the instructions. I'll just put these over here so we know what we're doing. And here's Sky High. Like with Wild Tiger, Sky High comes with quite a few interchangeable hands, and that's just about it. And these two effect pieces here. Also this other little piece here, which I will take out, but I won't take it off its tray because it's very, very tiny. Coming around to the back here, you've got the display stand, and it is in a nice, lovely purple or violet colour. So let's actually get that stand off the back of the tray here and stuff like that. It's held in by tape, so nothing to it now. It's a good way to do this like this. So you may not get very much accessories when it comes to some of these, but you do get a stand, which is great. It's nice that they included one of those. Just put the tray on there for a minute. So it's nice they included something like this. They did include a stand with the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Kai Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They did include a stand with him, which is just a plain Figuarts stand. So I'm just going to move this down here so you get to see what I'm about to do. Also, it looks like it's been put there because I couldn't do it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Just get that there. It's just in one bag, which is nice. Caution and all those things. Put that down there. So it was packed differently to how Barney Brooks Jr. was and stuff like that. We've got a 3-jointed stand here. Just kind of stiff. There we go. Works. Always check your stands before you start attaching your figures to them. Always have a little play, or not too much, but just to test out the joints because they are quite stiff sometimes. So, okay, just a little play with the stand piece here, just to make sure everything's in good working order. Same with the Figma stands, always test them before you put your figures on, then you don't have any problems, because I know sometimes they can be that quite stiff at times. Okay, here's the stand here. It's got Sky High and it says Keith Goodman, and also it says Poseidon there, and also it says Line as well, Poseidon Line, Keith Goodman, Sky High. That's a guy who's Sky High. So really love the purple display stand, very nice indeed. It's just a standard Figuarts stand, and it seemed to be one of the popular stands that they use these days. I personally use these type of stands more or less than the Soul Act 5 stands, which I think they're just for the Meg figures. You know, like robot type figures, they're just for them. But I have used them for the arts and stuff like that. Okay, we've got the tray here, this little plastic thing for plastic tray here for the clip pieces. Here's the other thing here for holding the figure in for this stand. Just get some clips like that. You want to clip these off. Make sure you clip the tray pieces off them. Make sure there's no rough edges on them. So, yeah, make sure it's all good. That's one. And let's do the other one. So if you got any Mobile Suit Gundam model kits, you'll notice these things that are included with them. So it's nice to have a pair of snips here, just you know, clip them off the tray, so it's nice and handy to have them. So anyway, let's put this somewhere else out of the way. I'm just going to put it in the box here. Actually, good hair in the background. Okay, moving along, let's put this together. It's just as easy as that. There's a certain indication that where it's supposed to go, because there's a certain way. So that one will just put in there. doesn't take very long to build up the stand. Just doesn't take that long. Okay, it's kind of grooved there. You can probably see it's kind of grooved, and this one will go in here. Just peg in there like that, and you've got yourself a stand piece, like a joint. Okay. Now I know some SH Figuarts that don't come with stands. I think it's the Sentai series. Yeah, the Sentai series, they don't come with stands. They do stand packs. They did some for the Akiba Rangers, and also just recently they done some for the My Muffin Power Rangers ones, which I need to have a look at getting. But anyway, moving along, the stand piece just clips in here, just like that. Make sure it works by moving it around. Don't play over it too much. Also, I just want to note that there is little things here, so you can pop them out and you can have another joint stand here. And also there's little things here, gaps, so you can attach them together. So, they're all in a row. I'm really loving the colour of the stand here, which is in purple, which is nice. Okay, we'll actually clip this together. So get this here and just attach that to there. Don't put too much pressure on it. Alright, so that's the stand built up. Pretty easy, very simple. We'll just put that in the background there while we work on the rest of the figure. It's very easy to put together for the stand. I recommend doing that first before playing with the figure and stuff like that, because then, you know, it's done, it's out of the way, and we'll just put it in the background here. It's not going to hurt anything with being in the background. I don't have Wild Tiger on me or Barney Brooks Jr. on me. They're back in the cabinet. So yeah, you'll see them at the end of this episode. Yeah. Also, I just want to mention that there's usually tape on these, but sadly there isn't. So there we go. And usually everything jumps all over the place and stuff like that. Okay, you can get a good look at the tray and hands and all the other accessories. It doesn't come with very much, so more or less a hand-to-hand combat character. I'm just going to take this piece off here because it's very easy. Now this is his faceplate. Get a good look at that. As you can see, it's got like a little cut-off piece. Get a good look at that. Seems to be focusing. That's not gonna hurt. You can probably see it's like a little cut-off piece there. So it's like being in battle. So that's that. Here's that piece. It's on this little tray in here, which I am not going to remove it because it looks really fragile. Look, here's that little piece. It's for that helmet piece there. It's like it's just been cut straight off. So it's like battle damage and stuff like that. I'm not removing it from this tray. It's very tiny, and you can probably lose it quite easily. So I'm just gonna put that somewhere, put it over here. I won't lose it because it's on my square tray. Anyway, moving along, we've got quite a few hands here. Quite a few, some flat palm hands. Get a good look at that. Very nicely purple. So very nice indeed. So that's one. We got another hand here, so that's two. And a flat palm hand for the other. There we go. Another hand here, three. So anyway, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you get 6 hands. So we've got an open palm hand. The gloves in this nice purple colour. Very cool. Out of all three of these, Barnaby Brooks Jr. has only 2 interchangeable hands. So yeah. Here we have another open palm hand. You can probably see. Another open palm. It's very nice that they included that. It's actually sculpted on the thing for the glove. Pretty cool. Very tiny accessories indeed. Well, I'm glad they included them. It's a standard thing for figure arts. Interchangeable hands. Another flat palm hand. And another open palm hand. So we'll get, I don't know, quite a few open hands and 2 flat palm hands. So pretty much they're all open, and you get the fist ones that are actually on the figure. So just going to bring these effect pieces out here. Got a nice blue colour here and some white in there. These actually do attach to the back of the backpack, the jetpack. Very nice. I love the blue effect going on here, like it's just coming out. And so that's cool. Really nice. We'll have a look at that later on. So we have another one. It's really nice when they keep on including effect parts. I think that's a really nice idea. But sadly they don't include them very often. It's only on certain figures. There you go, that's another one. Same similar effect part but for the other booster. So okay, moving on to the figure himself. Let's get him out here and just put him down there. I can see we do have some clear sheet of plastic covering the figure. It's just for so the paint doesn't scratch. That's what it's all about. A clear plastic. I don't know how I'm going to get that off. Yeah, I see it's to that joint there. There goes that. Let's do the sore shoulder here. Also watch out for these blade things here, because these are very, very sharp. Jetpack here. Ooh. Moving the joint there. It's to protect the armor pieces and stuff like that, with the paint and stuff. There we go. There. So here, this plastic bag going on here. There we go. That's it. That's the end of the plastic stuff. You always have these on here times. Sometimes it's not necessarily, but sometimes they do that just so they don't scratch the paint and stuff. Okay, we got die-cast parts in the feet. I know that. There's the thing. Right. Just checking out the joints here. Make sure they will all work. I know sometimes they can be stiff, but yeah. So here is Sky High. Looks pretty cool. You got the Time Machine Nations logo here on that arm and on the other arm. You got Ustream there. Also on the back here you can see the jetpack. It looks pretty amazing. It's non-removable. It's on the joint as well. That's really nice. So the little joint just goes up like that. These are detailed. You can probably see they are detailed. These will actually uncap off, so you can actually put them other ones on. See, it's on like a joint thing there. Just beautiful detail all around from the belt. Also, it does have pockets here. Can't put his hands in there. But the hands really nice and purple. Got a joint there with the belt. The side skirts come out like there and there. The boots are really nice, well done. It's a nice detail there. And that, yet again, you got these blade things here just about everywhere. You got two on the back of the arms and two here. You got that toe joint going on there. As you can see there, that toe joint. There we go, that toe joint. It's a bit stiff on some of these figures. Toe joint. I see that. So also got ball jointed ankles there. See the joint? They do rock from side to side. I like an ankle rocker. Cool. Same on that other side. It does have double jointed knees. You can see it does go up there, but due to the skirt piece there, you can actually get it up high like that if you want. So you got some posability going on there. You got this piece here, the shield guard. That's just covering the knee joint there. Also same on the other side as well. The same thigh cuts and stuff like that as by Brooks Jr. and Wild Tiger. Got a another joint here in the abdomen. Got one up here as well. Got swivel at the bicep. Got double jointed arms. You can probably see. Double jointed arms. The ball jointed hand in our wrist. Also, you got little joints on the shoulder pads here and that. Look pretty cool. You got joint in the neck. And that you can actually look upwards, which is pretty nice. You can actually look upwards. Other than that, so that goes for the articulation. These do flap out. I just want to mention that there is a gold trim around the skirt area here, the thing. Looks pretty nice on the back here. Going around, got some metallic-y blue or silverish paint going on there. That's nice. And stuff like that. I just want to show off the face plate first. Before I start going into the other bits of the figure, to show that off, and the hands and stuff like that. So the face piece just slots straight off like that, and there's like a gap there, stuff like that, and also like a peg. And you replace it with the other one, just like that. Simple. You can probably see it's like been in a battle, stuff like that. Really good. You can get some good poses there. Eventually, just pull that off there and put the other one on. This one on here. Very easy to remove and stuff like that. I think Sky High here has pretty much not a lot of accessories apart from in the hands, obviously. I'll show you how to switch out the jet boosters now and stuff like that. We're going over the articulations and stuff. Just move that joint. It does go in and out. You can do that if you want to. Going flying in a flying pose, like that. These nozzles here do remove and stuff. So now it is squared to a particular thing. In fact, I'll take the other nozzle off before I it's just done, clip off, so and it just clip onto the rocket thing. There's a certain way it goes, these boosters go, there's a certain way, so let's have a look. Move these little nozzles out of the way. You can actually peg them back when you don't have anything. There must be a certain way to go. So look on the instructions. Okay, so it goes like that, and it goes like that. So if you be patient, I'll have these nozzles on here. Quite stiff to get on, actually. That's one. There's the other one. There they are, as you can probably see. Jet boosters, so it looks like he's flying. Now let's actually have those hands where with a thing, and we can have them in a flight pose. Try these other hands here, so move these other things out of the way. I think I'll leave these jetpack boosters on because they look pretty nice. To remove the hands, all you do is that, and also just throw it from here and just attach your hand on here. Just goes on there like that. Pretty cool. And also on the other side here, do the same. I think the easy ones for the Tiger and Bunny is got to be Sky High. Is an easy figure to pose. These things here, these shoulder things lined up. These there. Get everything lined up. And that, and you can do something. Let's do something like this. Yeah. Bring the stand in here, and let's actually have this raised up like that, and hopefully can have it set up so it looks like he's in a flight position. He's flying. Okay. Rest it like that. So you can use it like a flight stand. It is real little bit heavy, as you can probably see. Kind of got him in a flying position. So that's another good thing, that you've got a stand, because you can have him in flight mode. So you guys can get a good look at that. Probably see he's in like flight mode, flying around. Very cool indeed. Very nice. Indeed. So also could have him with his boots out a little bit. And with his boot. Oh man. That's another thing you can just fell out there. That's one thing with the boots. Let's switch that off. Kinda fell there. You can see the boots are detailed as well. It does work, but don't have the boots outwards, have them kinda standard. Out a little bit like that, but it does work. So no, I'm saying it does work. As you can probably see there, it was like really heavy. So kinda bring this up here, and let's actually clip it to his waist again. These arms here. I actually have to. Kinda a bit. So you can probably do that like it's gonna fly off. You can actually get him to stand on the stand. It's just because of these rocket boost pieces. That's what's keeping it heavy. You can probably raise the stand up a little bit more. Like that. So it's off the ground. So pretty cool. Get some good ideas from the thing. Let's do that one where it's like his arms really open, like this. I'll rotate the arms like open like that. That's another type of pose you can get them in. Do rotate here, but only due to the bicep. So that's another pose. You can get them in. There's another one. Like that. Very nice pose you get there. So yeah, just lots of really cool poses to get him in and stuff like that. Let's actually go with just take him off the stand for a minute. Let's go with one of them over hands. No. Yeah, one of them over. Just look at the box here. Yep, it's one of them overs. We tried that one. So just like as usual, just unpeg the hand, and we'll have. Is it? I think it's 180. Yeah. This one. Just put that on there, and you can have this type of pose. Let's get it going. Like this. Get a good pose like that, like his thing, which is nice. Let's put him on the stand. See if we can get the thing on there. Make sure it's around his thing. Good look at that there. That's one of the old poses that you can get him in. That, so he's up in midair and it's like, yeah. So lots of poses you can get with him, and stuff. So here you can actually get him to do some really good poses with, you know, like doing this, like up in mid-air. If I can actually get that leg to like go up, just rotate that out. Like this is a good pose. Yeah, I'm doing that if you want to. That. So it's just a really nice figure overall. I'll switch out some of the other hand in a few minutes and show off some more poses. Just wait for it to go around. I've got no problems at all trying to pose him or anything like that. Once you got him posed in a certain position, I suggest to leave it. But anyway, there he is in that type of pose. I'm going to bring his leg down here because I like to have it down there. Get some nice purple going in the trousers there. Put that down there. And you can also get this kind of pose out of him. If I can just get that there. I'm going to leave these jet boosters on. For what it is, I'm going to leave them on there. They look really nice. So I'm just gonna this is as far as they're gonna go, actually, to be honest. So that's as far as that's gonna go. I can't see it in road. Okay, I'm going to have the other hand and we're going to do some more posing. Just quick and simple of flagging out the hand there. Okay, good look at the detail on that backpack piece there, really cool. I'm just going to put these other hands on here, this one here. You probably see in the detail in the thing there, it's like a turbine. Ball joint there to show that off. It's really nice to that you can pose him in a really good pose. So that. Really get a good pose out of it. He's really gets things open here. Turn that there. giving some really good famous poses. Make sure that's there like that. Gonna have them like that. That would be really good. Now let's actually get him on the stand if we can actually do that. So make sure that's lined up there. Make sure we've got the arm thing around there. So just like support the stand there, like that. Let's see. It's a really nice pose. Beautiful pose that is. Just kind of bring this down here so I can actually get him on there like that. Go right down. Kind of show off the details with that. So this is kind of like his signature pose. So it's pretty cool. Like he's got his things like that. Is like kind of like a signature pose there, like that. So, very cool indeed. Very nice. And then the other arms are just like open palm hands and stuff like that. So yeah, you can actually get some really good poses out of him. Just gonna thing there. Can I bring that down a bit like that? Because the stand will support it on this side, you see. So can I bring the bottom half of the thing? I kind of like that pose actually. Yeah, we'll go with this one. As you can probably see, you got Ustream there. You also have the Time Machine Nation's logos on the arms, as you can probably see there. They're actually in the inside of his arms. Got the rockets here, the rocket boosters. But just overall really nice figure. You do have the Poseidon logo here in the stand. And, I think I'm just going to leave him like that. It's really a nice pose that it's got going there. So by the way, you got the other arm piece going down here. That's why it's like downwards. You can do it upwards there, so you can have him looking out the side there, like that. I don't know, it kind of looks pretty cool like that, but the jetpack's like going that way, but it's okay. That, yeah, got some really good posing to do we got some other hands. We do have these other open palm hands. These they work out the same way as the other ones, so I'm not going to bother putting them on there. So do have these little these little jet boost things. I'm just going to leave these off. Just going to leave these off for it because the effect parts look really nice on him. So okay, let's actually jump into my final thoughts about Sky High. I've just about done every pose I can probably think of. Yeah, we've done that pose where he's got his hand on one hip and he's got his hand out. That's one of the poses that I showed off. I think this one's pretty much a really good pose, so you can get to see the how the articulation works with the uniform, with the skirt looking thing down coming out and stuff like that. It's a really good way of showing that off, and also the boosted pieces as well. So yeah, let's move along to my final thoughts of Sky High, and I'll also add them to the display. Just gonna put some of these hands and stuff away just before they get lost and stuff like that. Just gonna put things away here in the background. So overall, I am really impressed with Sky High. I'm just impressed how well he is. So get some fist hands as well. They come packaged already on the figure. You can go in a fist fighting pose if you want to, but there's actually these other things going on. Palm hand things. So yeah, it's just a really nice figure. Well done. Can pretty much put these jetpack pieces away. So as you can probably see, it's actually like cut off at the top there, and it's actually full on that helmet piece. The helmet piece works out really well. I have no problems with switching that out and stuff like that. I thought I was gonna have a problem switching it out, but I don't. So well, it does come with multiple hands, which is standard for the Figuarts line. I really do with the designer Sky High. I know it did actually fell off the stand there because it was like really heavy, but it works really well. It does work when you actually get it to work, but still. I'm going to jump into my final thoughts in a few minutes, and I'll just keep talking here. And there's a few things in the box here. I know there is some Figuarts Zero to do with the characters. There's Tiger, there's Barnaby Brooks Jr., there's Keith Goodman. The Figuarts Zero. I don't actually have any Figuarts Zero. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those. Hopefully we can take a look at Figuarts Zero soon. So yeah, Sky High's got a really nice design. They all have. Obviously, I will try my best to get a hold of all of the other heroes, and we can stop and take a look at those, and in future episodes. So I'm really glad I got Sky High, because he goes really great with the others, and that's they really done a really good job on the detail, on the sculpt, and also in the uniform as well, and with a nice purple stand. It just works out really well. So yeah, I just can't say really much about it, about Sky High. When it comes with multiple hands and stuff like that, that's just not standard with Figuarts. Packaging is nice as well, so that. Anyway, moving along, let's go to our final thoughts. Okay, so here we have Sky High, Keith Goodman. So as you can probably see, I've put him in like one of his signature poses. I've actually got the legs like separated there, so it shows off you know, how the articulation's done and that. And just have a quick look at him here, going around on the stand. The stand does work out really well when you actually have him up in flight mode, and as you can probably see, I have the rocket boosters effect parts actually attached to the thing. They're a little bit tight to put on, but once you got them on, they're on, and I highly recommend leaving them on, just to avoid breaking them off. But they do remove the same way the other pieces removed. But overall, a really good figure. I love the details on there where they got the Tamashii Nations, the Tamashii Nations logo there in the inside of the arm, and they got the Ustream logo on his chest. So yeah, I just can't really say a lot about the figure. I have seen him in Tiger and Bunny in the show. I'm just going to stop up there for a minute. Well, overall, a fantastic figure, good looking sculpt. The accessories work out really well. No problems at all switching them out. Sky High doesn't come with that many accessories, but he does make up for that in the hands department. When it comes to switching out hands, he has quite a variety, even though some of them are like open hands and flat palm hands and stuff like that. Like he had two hands that are like saluting type hands, or when he has them like in flight mode. So yeah, really good figure, good sculpt, love the design, love the detail. Comes with a SH Figuarts Tamashii stage stand. You can buy them separately in multiple colours, but I have no idea where you can get the other ones from. Anyway, so you can get the clear stands. I definitely highly recommend picking up a lot of the Soul Act 4 stands, especially if you're collecting SH Figuarts. It's something that you'll probably would run into quite often as you collect them, because some of them don't come with stands, some of them do. It just depends on what they include with certain figures and certain characters. But overall, really cool. It does have die-cast metal in the feet. Obviously it does, because that's why it's a little bit heavy. But overall, I love the design. I love that it has the Tamashii Nations logo inside on the arms and that and stuff. Looks pretty cool. Overall, great figure, great design. Love absolutely every part of him. The articulation's good. Is posable. He is a little bit fragile when you actually have those rocket booster effects parts on there. But still pretty nice figure, and definitely recommend picking him up if you're a fan of Sky High and if you're a fan of Tiger and Bunny. Definitely a must buy if you have Wild Tiger and Barney Brooks Jr. Definitely a must have. And also I'm going to say the exact same thing for Origami Cyclone and Rock Bison and Lunatic if we do ever get a hold of them. As usual, I will review them in time, but for now we have Sky High, we got Wild Tiger Movie Edition and Barney Brooks Jr. Which are the only 3 Tiger and Bunny Figuarts, but I got all 3 of these together because I wanted to have them all in a row for a review. But anyway, that's just about it, and just about all I've got to say about Sky High. If you got any questions or comments, please post them below the video, and I'll try and answer them as quick as possible, because I am busy with other reviews and stuff like that. But just leave me a comment anyway, and I'll get to you as soon as possible, or ASAP. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review on Sky High from the SH Figuarts series and Tiger and Bunny. Until next time, take care. I'll see you soon. Arigato and sayonara. And here's a nice display video with Sky High on display. So here we have Sky High from the SH Figuarts Tiger and Bunny series, and as you can probably see, we have Wild Tiger on display, Barney Brooks Jr. and Sky High. So let's take a look at all 3 of them and have a look at Sky High as well. Probably see they look really nice on display once they're all together. I highly recommend getting hold of some of those SH Figuarts stands. They're the same similar stands that you see here, but apart from these are in the multiple colours. They don't come with them clips like I've been showing you in these reviews. They come with the SH Figuarts stands, Tamashii stage stands. As you can see, Sky High there looks pretty cool on display. Got him in one of his famous poses, and also there's Barney Brooks Jr. there just waving. There's Wild Tiger using his tow cables, and that looks pretty cool on display. I will have plenty more Tiger and Bunny SH Figuarts coming soon. Hopefully I can get Rock Bison, Blue Rose, Lunatic, Origami Cyclone, Dragon Kid, and all of the other exciting Tiger and Bunny characters from the show in the SH Figuarts line. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully you can get a display set up for it all. And yeah, there you go. Sky High from Tiger and Bunny from the SH Figuarts series. Definitely recommend him. Definitely recommend picking him up. Hopefully I might be able to take a look at some of the Figuarts Zero very soon for Tiger and Bunny. Just depends. So anyway, until next time, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you soon in the next one. Arigato and sayonara. Until next time, take care.